another great card. If you control a face that sees monsters by summon it from the hand, meaning that this again can help you exceed summon like twice in a duel. Like if you've got an Exceed monster and you special summon this guy and then special summon like a Pain Manius, that makes another Blade Burner. Or possibly a Rise Falcon if you've got two Pain Manius. So yeah, it helps contribute to Exceed summons. Then I run 3 Avenge Vulture. I run 3 of these because when I take damage I can special summon them from the hand, so if I take damage and I've got more than one of them in the hand I can special summon all of them from the hand, which is just really good for, again, it sees summoning and it's just very quick and it's actually quite easy to use as well. Okay, next I run 3 Fuzzy Lanius. Again, one of the best cards in the deck. If I control a Raidraptor monster other than Fuzzy Lanius, special summon it from the hand, and when he leaves the field, when he's sent to the graveyard and leaves the field, add another copy of himself, so add another Fuzzy to the hand, which is very good. Helps me recycle him because he floats and stuff like that. Very good to the deck. And then I run 3 Pain Lanius, another one of the good cards of the deck. If I control a Raidraptor monster, I can take damage equal to its attack points and special summon Pain Lanius from the hand, and then his level becomes the level of that monster. So essentially I can special summon more than one from the hand, and so it allows me to Exceed summon again. I run 3 because they're very easy to use. I run 2 Wild Vulture. I run 2 Wild Vultures just for the sheer fact of me getting Fiend Eagle in the deck, because it can help get out my Skull Eagles by tributing off, and that's really all it does, really. Next I run 3 Booster Strix. One of the cards that I use more to defend my Raidraptors, because when a Raidraptor is targeted for an attack, I can just banish him from the hand to destroy that attacking monster, so it helps my Raidraptors, it helps them being protected, it helps them. It also destroys monsters my opponent has, meaning that's very good at getting rid of my opponent's monsters as well. 1 Mimicry Lanius. I only thought of running 1 because I only need 1. When he's normal summon, just increase the level of all Raidraptors by 1. That's okay, but not. It could help me get out Blaze Falcon with 3 level 4s if I've got 2 level 4s on the field already. And when he is in the graveyard, I can banish him to add a Raidraptor card from the deck to my hand, which is good. But I'm only planning on running 1. But it floats as well, which is good. Sharp Lanius, 1 card again. And when he's normal special summoned, on until he's normal special summoned, target 1 faceable tap position one of my opponent controls, and it's changed to defense mode. Very, very good. And if he attacked, I can also target a Raidraptor in the grave. On the turn he attacked, I target Raidraptor in the grave and special summon it, and so that helps me get out at C's place again. Then we got 1 last Strix, one of the best Raidraptors ever. Just tribute him off to summon a Raidraptor at Seas, and then like Satellite Cannon Falcon, and then play Astral Force to go straight into Ultimate Falcon. So it allows me to get my best monster out, and it's just very, very easy to use. 2 Skull Eagle. I run him because I'm going to get Fiend Eagle in the deck. I know he's not very useful, but when I get Fiend Eagle in the deck, he can actually have some use, because Fiend Eagle's quite good because his effect can deal quite a lot of damage as well. People underestimate Fiend Eagle quite a lot. Then one of the newest ones is the Nepom Dragulus, times by 2. It's very good because I can, once per turn, just inflict 600 damage to my opponent, which is okay. And when he's destroyed by battle, I can special summon another Raidraptor from my deck, but its effects are negated, but it doesn't really matter, because if a Nepom dies, I can just search out another Nepom, which is very, very good. I run 2. 1 Necro Vulture. I was debating whether to run him because he's got a weird effect, but by tributing a Raidraptor, I can target 1 Raidraptor, 1 rank up magic in my graveyard and add it to my hand, which is very, very good. And it just allows me to like help rank up more, like recycling rank up magics, and yeah, that's good too. Pandora's Jewelry Box. The reason why he's in there is because you need a bit of draw power in the deck, and I'm planning to just run him for that sheer reason. Because if he survives, if I normal summon him and then I protect him, then I can easily just draw 2 cards, so it helps with draw power. It may sound weird, but Pandora's Jewelry Box goes well with draw power. That's why we're running. And now on to the spell cards. We've run 1 Nest. Very good card, like the main card, one of the main spell in this deck. If I control 2 of my Raidraptor monsters, I can add 1 Raidraptor monster from my deck or graveyard to my hand, which is just very good search. Ultimate Mace. It's not used much now, but it gives a Raidraptor 1000 attack, and when the equipped monster battles a monster with higher attack points, I can add a rank up magic from deck to my hand, and I take no further damage as well, which is very good. Now, rank up Magic Astral Force. This is the one that I'm going to use to go from Satellite to Ultimate with Lastrix. It's very good. And I can always recycle it with Necro Vulture to like get one of my rank force into Revolution, since I didn't use any of the rank force if I did use Lastrix's effect. So yeah, I can do quite a lot. 2 Raptors Forces. I run these 2 because if I do have a Raidraptor at Seas that was destroyed beforehand, I can actually use that to summon a higher one. Then we're running Bad Aim, Newborn Nest, and that, and Graceful Tear. These 3 are good because Bad Aim just destroys cards on the field when another card effect is activated. Needlebug Nest, Mills, which allows me to get Raidraptors in the grave, like Mimicry, so I can use his effect afterwards. Then Graceful Tears gives me 2000 because obviously I'm going to want to make my life points 3000 low before going into Blade Burner. Then finally, to run off the deck, we've got 2 Readiness, which just protects them from being Raidraptors from being destroyed by battle, and if a Raidraptor monster is in my graveyard, I can banish this from the graveyard, and I take no further damage this turn, which is absolutely amazing. Then down to the Xyz, we're going to run 1 Ultimate Falcon, 1 Satellite Cannon Falcon, 1 Revolution Falcon, 1 Blaze Falcon, Blade Burner Falcon, and also a Rise Falcon. Right, Ultimate Falcon is just the boss that you're going to go for. Satellite Cannon is the target that you would do with Lastrix's effect, and then go for the rank up. And then Revolution Falcon is just one of the ones that if I Blaze Falcon out, I can rank it up with Raptor's Force. And Blaze Falcon is the one that I would probably play Raptor's Force on again with Rise Falcon or Blade Burner. Blade Burner is the one that I'd want to get my life points low for, just so he'd have 4000 attack and he can destroy cards on the field, which is very good. And then Rise Falcon, which is the one that I could make with more than 2 Raidraptor at Sea monsters. So that wraps up my Raidraptor deck profile, and I'll see you guys later. Numron Yu-Gi-Oh! Out!